Valley.
Yeah, hot day here in the Valley, and it's going to be staying that way. Unfortunately, I know. But you guys, no, wait. I have good news, though.
Okay.
This weekend, we have a cool down. So,
all right,
something
to look forward to.
Just give me 5. Give me 5 days, okay? And we'll cool down for you.
Deal.
But yes, we were talking about Brandy in Los Angeles. Let's take a look at what's going on in LA right now. 81 degrees, nice and cool compared to our temperatures here in the Valley. Again, winds coming from 7 miles per hour from the north in Los Angeles as well. A little bit more humidity there, 48%. And then let's come to the Valley. A little bit of a warm up, 109 in downtown Palm Springs. Again, winds still light here in the Valley, humidity at 18%. So a little bit drier here. Winds you can still see, again, we have those winds still coming from the southeast direction. That monsoonal flow still affecting us for our Monday and early Tuesday. That'll be changing, though, as we get into later this week. Onshore flow you can see in the San Gorgonio Pass near Banning, but winds, again, really just light at this hour, staying mostly in the teens. For our Monday, again, we do have that moisture still making its way into the area. National Weather Service surface observations reported a little bit of moisture just near the Salton Sea. But other than that, again, not a lot of moisture. Possible thunderstorms could linger into our Tuesday for the surrounding mountains in Southern California. But then this high pressure system that's been over the Four Corners, it's going to start making its way west, affecting our weather as far as those temperatures go. We got warm days ahead of us this week, so just keep that in mind. Like I said, wait till the weekend. We got better news for you. Comfort 3-day forecast, and we are 112 for our Tuesday, 113 for Wednesday. Looks to be the warmest day this week. Again, high peaking over the desert, the center of that high peaking over the desert on Wednesday, 112 for Thursday. Cool down starting as we get into the weekend. We'll break down again more we can expect for the weekend weather in that full forecast.
Welcome back to the show. We were just mentioning during the commercial break, we saw some patchy clouds around the Coachella Valley this morning. Seems to have lifted a little bit, but it really didn't help in terms of shade or relief from the sun today.
I know. We were just talking. It was nice last week. There was that day where that cloud was just following the sun, so it was shaded. And I feel like the clouds, they needed, remember that. Follow the sun, keep us shaded. Right, Tim?
What was with that humidity? I thought it was a dry heat in this desert. What was that today? I walked out and said, wait a minute, where am I?
Yeah, Tim wants answers, Chloe.
Tim, yeah, I know. I got you, Tim. But don't worry, my husband was the same way this weekend. He was not a fan of the temperatures this weekend, so we watched a movie inside. Right now we're taking a live look at the Walter Clark Highway 111 cam in Rancho Mirage. Like we were just saying, again, a few clouds out there today, not in the cam at this hour. Again, clear skies in this Walter Clark cam. Good traffic on 111 at this hour, and really just breezy conditions over in the Rancho Mirage area. I guess you can see a cloud over there in the corner. That's going to start fading away as we get into the middle of this week. So the high pressure system is going to be moving. We'll talk about that in just a second. Today's high, again, 110 degrees for Palm Springs. Again, just a few degrees above that normal average we expect this time of year. 10 degrees below that record-breaking number from 1947. It was 120 degrees. Here's a look at that radar again across the region. Again, near the Barstow area, you can see, again, a good amount of that radar reflectivity. Again, portions of Southern California saw a little bit of moisture today with that monsoon moisture. Again, continue to make its way up into Southern California with that southeast flow from that high pressure system, again, parked over the Four Corners. That's going to start to change, though, as we get later into this week. Here's the high resolution rapid refresh, again, showing future precipitation just above 29 Palms in the high desert. It's reporting, again, later on tonight. We can see a little bit, but yeah, as we make it into the evening hours, not a lot going on as far as that moisture goes. For Tuesday, again, could see a trace of rain to our mountains just northwest of us, but other than that, that's going to start fading out this week. Temperatures across the valley this hour, we are mid-90s for the high desert, 107 at 29 Palms, and Desert Hot Springs, triple digits for the low desert, 95 in Banning. I heard someone was watching from Banning. Thanks for tuning in. Overnight temperatures going to stay in the 80s, 89 in Palm Desert, just below 90 degrees. So another warm night for us here in the valley. Dew points going to start dropping out as we get later into this week. The high pressure system, this one, starting to move its way west. So Tuesday, again, we'll still have a little bit of that onshore flow. This will start to be moving, though, the high pressure system. By Wednesday, again, center is going to be making its way, again, over the desert and giving us those peak temperatures where we expect to see, again, in the middle of the week. Coming our 7-day forecast, 112 for the Tuesday high, 113 for Wednesday. Again, we'll stay in the 1-teens for Thursday and Friday as well. Cooling down, we could see temperatures as low as 103 next Monday.
Just like next level good luck, you think?
I just want to say this is why my fiance and I aren't doing a destination wedding. This is why we didn't pick Hawaii.
Right.
You know, we can't risk the big.
Right?
It's not because of money or you know.
Right. It's not because like we
the big waves.
The surf. We didn't want to deal with the surf that happens in Hawaii.
What do you do?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, grab a surfboard, I guess. I don't know. It's like good waves out there. But yeah, that's definitely unfortunate. I did mine outside, but no, not big waves in Charleston, South Carolina, so we don't have to worry about that. Right now we're taking a live look at the Walter Clark High 111 cam in Rancho Mirage. A little cloud there now making its way into view. Again, this was clear skies. We looked at it in the 5 p.m. Again, now we're seeing those clouds kind of move across the area. Again, a little bit of clouds today. Unfortunately, didn't really bring us that shade we were hoping for. I need to tell those clouds to move where the sun goes so we get that shade here in the valley. But yeah, definitely a warm day for us here in Palm Springs. 110 for the high today. So again, a little bit above average for this time of year. Did not break the record, though, from 1947 when it was 120 degrees. Here's a look at that radar again across the region. We're talking about high surf into Hawaii. That is something that we are tracking along the Southern California coast as well. Again, high surf as big as 7 feet. So if you're a surfer, maybe you'd like that. As far as this here in the valley, again, this radar going more towards north today. I did check our earlier streams this morning. Someone did report in Palm Desert they felt a little bit of a sprinkle this morning around 7 o'clock this morning, as I've said 5 times. But again, for the most part, not a lot of moisture here in the valley for today. Again, that radar will continue, that radar reflectivity. We expect to see a little bit of that as we get into Tuesday as well. But that's going to kind of start to make its way out of the area because that high pressure system that's been parked over the Four Corners, that's going to start to make its way west. So that moisture is going to make its way out of the area. I would show you the high resolution rapid refresh. Again, we saw a little bit in the 5 p.m. Yeah, that precipitation not going to be an issue for us for Tuesday. We could see a sprinkle or two for our surrounding mountains, but that's about it as far as that rain goes. Maybe an isolated thunderstorm or two. Temperatures across the valley at this hour, we are mid-90s in the high desert, 105 at the base, 103 in Desert Hot Springs, triple digits for the low desert. No surprise there. 92 in Banning. Overnight tonight, just below 90 degrees in Palm Desert. We're 80s for the low and high desert as well. So again, expect those warm nights to continue. For tomorrow, again, we'll continue to expect those warm temperatures to continue. We have the high pressure system again starting to move its way west over us, the center being over the desert by Wednesday. So we're going to see those very hot temperatures. Again, those scattered storms are going to start to stay to the east of us. So warm days continuing. Good news, though, we are starting to dry out. So that muggy feeling will start to drop. We're going to be drying out by the end of this week. Good news is, too, we will see a cool down for the weekend. So better days are on the way. Covered our 7-day forecast, 112 for Tuesday, 113 for Wednesday. We'll say the 1-teens for the remainder of this week. So it'll be a hot week, but good news is a trough on the way to the north of us, replacing the high pressure system will cool us down. 108 for Saturday, 103 by next Monday. Hey, Olivia, I like that music we were getting in that toss. Temperatures outside still 110 degrees in downtown Palm Springs. Again, winds starting to pick up at this hour. We will have periods of gusty winds as we get into later this week as that high pressure system again gets a little bit closer. So keep that in mind. A little bit gusty in Palm Springs at this hour. 23 mile per hour wind gusts for Palm Springs. Again, for the rest of the valley, we're staying mostly in the teens. And taking a look across the valley, looks mostly onshore flow. So onshore flow is back at this hour, winds moving from the west to the east. For Tuesday, again, this high pressure system that controlled our weather all last week brought up that monsoonal moisture. Again, we saw with all those clouds in our sky, that's going to start to move its way westward. So again, continue to move by Wednesday. Again, that center will be positioned over the deserts in the southwest. We're going to be seeing those very warm temperatures, not as much as that moisture as we saw this past week and over the weekend. That's going to start to make its way out of the area, start to stay more to the east. So just very hot and very dry for us here in the valley this week. Welcome to summer. Covered our 3-day forecast. Again, 112 for our Tuesday, 113 on Wednesday. We'll stay in the 1-teens for the remainder of this week. Cooler temperatures on the way for the weekend. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.